Okay. All right, so next we're going to talk about online and home parties. Question is how to get them. And I know that's one that we've had asked a lot. The number one thing I think is we ask, and we ask, and then we ask. You ask until we get them. And that's really just all it is. Fortune is in the follow-up. Follow-ups are huge. And you don't want to just get on there and be like, hey, would you, how do you like the mascara? I have stopped using the little copy and paste follow-ups, and I always just say, hey, I wanted to reconnect. When Lisa did, what did she, Empower You training, that's one thing they said, I'm just looking to reconnect. How did you like your mascara? We have some new fall products, and then always comment with something personal. Oh, did you have a great birthday or whatever. The next thing is make connections. If you scroll to the bottom of your Facebook friends, and I know sometimes it takes a really, really, really long time, those at the very bottom are the people you don't really see their stuff. And if you're not seeing their stuff, they're not seeing you. So you want to scroll down every once in a while and just pop over and say hi or comment on a picture. Okay, you want to reach out to all your contacts. In Team Glam Squad in the files, there is a document there that I put up recently, 75 ways to get bookings. You can look there. The one thing about online parties and even home parties is there are going to be great parties and there are going to be flop parties. Whether the online or at home, there's always going to be some of both. If you've been in direct sales, like Phoebe, I don't know if you have, but I know Erica, and you've done Pampered Chef, and I did Premier. You are going to have, it's just going to happen, and you just have to be okay with it. What's our word? Next. And you go on to the next one. That's it. Don't get down about it. Even though it's hard, I always try to see the positive in every situation. So even if it's a sucky party, because really that's what it is, just go through. We now have on where you can message guests, but I think you can only do it through the mobile device. It says message guests. This week I had 2 maybes, and I popped over and I sent them a message and said, hey, I know you clicked maybe, but I just want you to know it's an online party. There's no commitment to join, but at least you can see everything. I'm not going to twist your arm and make you buy, but because it's an online party. But maybe they don't know that. So I just pop it. It makes it more personal. Neither one of them messaged me back, but I reached out. And then if I wanted a friend request them, and they had been messaging back and forth, I'm not going to get flagged that I'm Facebook requesting, friend requesting, just oddball people. And one thing I know Olivia's talked about, and she's going to talk about, is videos, videos, videos. Videos are what's in. My friend Tammy with Posh, you met Tammy, she said over this last year, a year ago she wasn't doing videos. This last year she started doing videos, and she could literally go back and see the huge difference that it's made in her business, in her personal retail sales, in people following. Being consistent is huge. You want to be posting daily. You want to be not just on your parties in general, you want to be posting on your Facebook wall daily. Because if you post and you don't post anything for a whole entire week, people kind of forget. I don't want to say they forget you. I just want to say they forget you're a makeup lady, And you don't want it to be salesy. You don't want links in it. You just want to be consistent. And our posts should be, and this is on videos or on online parties, and you may bring it up, but I just wanted to say it just in case, is 5-sentence max. That's what it should be, and the video should be no longer than 3 minutes. And I think that's all that I had. And Olivia, I actually had you down as the next. Are you ready to go or no? Because, okay, Lainey is going to go ahead and she is going to come on up. Lainey is going to give us, so you will be after Lainey. Lainey is going to give us our beauty advisor segment. So
after I talk about convention first, right?
Yes. And I should have talked a little bit about convention.
Yes, take your,
I'll bring it on in.
My flight buddy.
Yes. And there was these moments. And I'm like, she's like, it's okay, Carmen. It's okay. We're fine.
We're just taxiing.
Take another Xanax. I'll talk about convention real quick. I have to say it was huge. It was like huger than huge. You saw my video where I was bawling my eyes out. It was just an amazing experience. I got to fly for the first time, travel to some. I have never gone anywhere, ladies, without my husband or my parents. I left once for 2 days with my aunt. I've never gone anywhere alone. So this to me, it was like huge. Thank God, Lainey decided to come and be my flight friend because I was scared, but I was gonna do it. If I did it alone, I was gonna do it. Still fly direct, so nothing happened, but it was huge. I feel like we learned a lot. We got to meet presenters that we had not met. I mean, it was just an amazing, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, we did not much downtime. There wasn't much downtime.
No.
But going the day before was the best plan, because you should have seen how crazy it was the day of when people were getting there.
That was bad. That was ugly.
So it was bad, but it was a blast and it was fun. So
okay,
I'll let her go.
So she pretty much just said it all, but it was amazing. This next year is going to be in St. Louis, Missouri. I already signed up. I'm going again because it was that good. I learned a lot. We got goodies, not that that should matter, but that was really cool. And to see the catalog first, to see all the new products first and have just all that, seeing Derek and Melanie, gosh, it was just incredible. I mean, there was so much, our brains were just like fried every night. It was like so easy to go to sleep. But that was phenomenal. And just, yeah, that was the first time for me too, getting away from the family and doing a trip on my own. I had flown before, but never traveled without my family. So it was a little odd too, but it was just such a great thing. And I recommend everybody trying to get over there to do it, because I'm never going to forget it. And I think it gave me something more for my business. It really did. It just, yeah, as a warm and fuzzy, neat, amazing thing. And to see all these other women there for that same purpose, there was just something that, yeah, light bulb, you know. But what I was going to talk about next is actually the home party experience, and just how much value that really brings to your own business and how amazing it can be. You can have a little home party, you can have a huge home party, somewhere in between. You can just do a one-on-one thing and really make it about being a beauty advisor and sharing the products with that person. Have somebody come over or meet them for coffee, have a little bag of your goodies with you. The most important part, really, I think, to selling it is to getting it on them somehow. Whether it's just the moisturizer and the uplift, showing them you could put those two things together and oh my gosh, it's amazing. Rub some on their hand. You touching them is a big deal. It really is. Be a little creepy, but it's a big deal. I mean, it makes them really want to get that product and buy it, and they feel they have that good feeling. So it's a super important part of it to just have that touch, and just it is, and squirt the rose water on them. Bring your product out. It doesn't make a difference. Have testers. Have you know, new sponges and all those little things. I use the little art palettes to put.
Here.
Oh yeah, well we'll just do that. I use these. I got these at the dollar store, and you could stick the BB cream, a couple colors in there, so they can just try it, and then go wash this. I mean, it's perfect. They can actually touch it from this, and it's a perfect thing. Put a couple of the samples of the mineral pigments in it. I think that's a phenomenal way to go about it. I've done parties with, 4 to 5 people. We sit around the table together and just make it real nice and simple, really simple, and talk and share and have coffee whatever time of day, make it donut and coffee morning or something. And just really just make it a good, fun, casual experience for everybody. I really do good on these things. I really get a lot of sales out of those things.
What about
I need
the
to do them more.
one-on-one? What about like one-on-one? Because I know you do a lot of one-on-one color matching.
One-on-one color matching, definitely. Yeah, I mean, and they kind of feel bad leaving when going not getting anything either. So I mean, they're gonna get something from you. It's fabulous to. I've had people have a little question here or there, email me or message me or something, and then they'll go, well, I'm not really sure, and I go, come on over, or let's meet for coffee or whatever, and we get together, and I just bring a few little things or what they're interested in and a few more things, and just share it with them, and it's super easy. And it'll bring you some more PRS.
That's what I was just going to ask. Do you feel like now that you're doing the beauty advisor appointments where you meet people one-on-one, do you get more from that? Because I know I've done 2, and there were 2 $200 sales. One I met in Coffee Bean. I took that trunk to Coffee Bean. I opened it up with people around everywhere, and we sat at that table.
Yeah.
And we tried it here, we tried it on the arms. We played in it all in the middle of Coffee Bean. $200 sale. Yeah. And then the other one opened it up to my neighbor, came over. She was interested in Cloud 9, like how I said that. She bought Cloud 9, and then turned around and bought the 3 set of lipsticks, over $200 for meeting 2 people, which. Yeah. One was from Bakersfield, following me on Instagram, and said, I've been watching you for a year. Nice. And she said, what I love about your makeup is how natural it looks. And to me, that's been the hugest compliment. Yeah. Because I don't want to look cake face. Right.
I brought a big bag of goodies with me and met a lady in Starbucks in Napomo. She was in Santa Maria, and we just happened to meet over... Buy Sell Trade Group. She put on there, does anybody sell unique? Well, I was the first one. They said, yes, I do.
You have to be lucky on that.
And we met and had coffee, and she bought a Touch compact and a 3D mascara and a lip gloss. I think it was over $100. It was like 4 things. Exactly. It was so worth driving 15 minutes to go, 10 minutes, whatever. Go visit her and do that. It totally made sense.
And you had to write off your mileage.
Exactly. Win-win.
And your coffee.
So sometimes those little more intimate one-on-one things, those go a long way, and that takes you 30 minutes. To set up and have a party, if you just do a nice little group, 4 or 5 people, you're going to get a couple $100 out of it. The one that I did, I had a girlfriend said she was going to have a ton of people over. We had about 20 people at her house, and she made them all dinner first. That was like an $800 party night.
Wow. That's crazy.
And only a few bought. Some of them were like, I'll think about it. My biggest mistake from that party, because those happen, I didn't get everybody's information that was there. I did not.
We talked about that.
Kills
it was
me.
like, Lainey, you
yeah.
gotta do a raffle.
It kills me. Well, and I did a raffle. I was just given tickets and pulled things that night, but I didn't write down anybody's information. I only have the contacts of the ones that actually purchased and swiped their card, and we did the receipt thing and all that. But the people that bought nothing, I should have just passed around a notebook.
Well, I'm going to show us something later when I do another big party training after this, after Olivia's gig. That is going to kind of talk about that, because that's huge.
Yeah. But anyway, book those parties, call people.
Be a beauty advisor.
Be a beauty advisor. That's part of our thing, is just get out there and make some connections. We can do it all online, but this really boosts the PRS and gets more people talking about your business. The end.
Good job, Lainey. Okay. So Olivia's going to be up next. Give her just a minute. Bye.